Back here for the final part of the title match, the Arizona Doubles Classic. 4 really talented bowlers going at it here in a fairly low-scoring match so far. Surprising because the scores have been pretty high all day. We bowled on beaten path, and they definitely beat up the path to the pocket. Right now, top seeds Chris Klerk and Cortez Schenck are Dutch because Tez has yet to strike. Here's the champs. Yeah, no more Dutch. So instead of a Dutch 200, we got a potential Belgian 240 now, as they can go off the sheet for that much. But on the other side, second seeds David Sevier and Ben Canfield do also not have a double. And that's because Canfield has yet to strike. And Ben's thrown a lot of strikes all season. He's one of the hottest bowlers on tour right now, the prohibitive Arizona points leader. But has to find the mark here. In doubles, in the step ladder, it becomes essentially alternating frames. So Ben stays on this lane for every shot. He's doing all the even frames. Importantly, of course, that includes the 10th. So he's really got to zero in now to get ready for the 10th. Just like the champs they are, they both do exactly that. These guys are too good. I expect them all to zero in here in these last couple shots and to see few, if any, out of the pocket and a whole lot of X's the rest of the way. David and Ben can strike out for 228, which of course would force Chris and Tez to put a few more X's together as well. 10-time champ, Benny won the Tournament of Champions, David Sevier. Crazy accurate. Got to push though. Oh, this time it doesn't. See, David's not happy with that shot right there. Weird because a lot of the hits that were not strikes in this match by all the bowlers were light hits. That one crept up high. I checked early on him. I think he's really surprised. So now they can only max for 206. Tez and Chris in the 2-0s already. You just have to hold count to win it. Easier said than done though on doubles. You got a lot of extra pressure trying to do well for your partner. Tez and Ben, the 2-star juniors right now on tour, really. They've won the lion's share of what's been going on this season. Of all these titles flying around, Chris Klerk's got a big fat 1, and that's a statistical anomaly because he's just as good as these guys. He's just a little bit older, and back in his day, there were a lot less tournaments going around for him to win. And he had, some guy named Kane that bowled black, Tougher in his era to win and tougher to pile up those titles. Right now, he can double his title collection if he can strike and his opponent. And either way, it's a roll 2. Before I could spit out what I was trying to say, Klerk gets a fantastic break to roll that 2-pin there. Now Tez would just need to mark. 9 out, 150, 179, 198, 207. 9 out would even do it. So 9 pins on this ball. And the 14-year-old Schenck would win his 23rd career title. Oh, man. Well, when things don't go your way, Klerk would have 210 and Tez would have 49. When things do go your way, the opposite happens. So Tez picks up 23. And Chris Klerk, Team USA member Chris Klerk, can finally fill that gap in his resume by doubling his career JBT title count to 2. Well, Canfield will have to wait for a number 13, and Ben will have to wait around until tomorrow maybe for number 12. Awful lot of talent on those lanes, pair of lanes right there. Great stuff as always from Christown. We'll hand out the plaques. We'll do it all over again tomorrow in our alumni tournament. Can't wait to see who ends up on the videotape tomorrow.